Alright, good afternoon folks. This is John again, and sorry I didn't get a video last week, but I was out of town. I wasn't able to shoot one, but I'll try and get these weekly uploads once again, starting with my first Chrysler's new 8-speed automatic tutorial. And the reason why I'm doing tutorial is this transmission is one of the first 8 speeds, not the very first of course, but one of the first 8 speeds. I think one of the first 8 speeds in a Detroit automaker. I know there's been 8 speeds used in other automakers, Mercedes and some other ones that have been using the 8 speed as well before Chrysler started using it. This is a ZF design transmission, and one that kind of the unique things about this transmission is how you put it into gear. I'm going to try and get an up close shot of what it says right there. Push brake and button to shift into gear. So we're going to do that right now, and I'll kind of give a tutorial about how this transmission works a little bit and how you shift it. So I got to break it down, and right now that's neutral, and up one more is reverse, and neutral again, and then down that's drive, and then there's paddle shifters. You can go. So let me do it. Okay, it's hard to see. Try and get a better shot. Anyway, you can shift between 1 and 2. You can see 1 just vaguely, but anyway, so you can shift between 1 and 2, and actually you can do second gear starts with this. And then all the way at the bottom is sport mode activated. So let's go. That's reverse, and that's park. Alright, so let me show you the shifter. It is this crazy thing right here. Alright, so this shifter does not operate like a traditional shifter. Every time you shift it, it springs back into this center position. So you got to press the button, and if you do it too quickly, like I said, it right down to neutral. So let me get back into park. Okay, so we kind of press it and go down 1. That's reverse. And then we got neutral, and it won't let me shift into drive unless I hit this button again, and now we're in drive. And if I do it again, now it's in sport mode. So I can shift it in neutral without hitting the button, but then I must hit the button again in order to shift in reverse, and then hit the button all the way to shift into park. Now if I wanted to, you can also do this. You can hit the button and all the way down, and that puts it in drive, and put it all the way up, and that puts it in park. So it's kind of weird. It takes a little bit to get used to. You know, the shifting gate kind of locks in certain aspects. If you want to shift up, you really can't even when you hit the button because it's already in park, but you can shift down to put it in drive. Like I said, I'm not that much of a big fan. I really like the physical shifting, you know, shifting through the gates and all that, and in an automatic than this kind of thing. And then once it's in drive, you can always use the paddle shifters on the steering wheel here to go through different gears. Now, how the 8-speed shifts, it shifts okay. Yeah, 3.6 liter. It shifts okay, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. And I think, me personally, I think 8 speeds are just way too many gears. Just way too much, gears that are unnecessary. I got a message. So anyway, that's my tutorial about the 8-speed automatic. Now I know in the upcoming 2013 Ram they're going to have a dial. Sort of like where the start button is, there's going to be a dial where you can actually shift into reverse, neutral, and drive. I really don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I think I'm going to like it, or I'm not going to like it, or I'm not going to be in favor of it much. I'm not going to like it that much more than this thing here. And I don't, it's just, I don't know about, the 8-speed here. I'm sure it gets better gas mileage, with this thing with all-wheel drive. If we can look at the window sticker. It's 1827. Not bad. I know the all-wheel drive Taurus, I think, and not the EcoBoost, but the regular Taurus gets about, I think, the same miles per gallon in the city. I have to double check on that, and about 26 on the highway. and that's with a 6-speed automatic with their new motor. So I really don't see, you know, the need of an 8-speed. I think it's a little bit too many gears, and it's just, I don't know. One thing I have to point out though, and let's see if I can get them on, and I love the way the front end of this thing looks. I know there's supposed to be a tutorial for the 8-speed, but I mean, that's just awesome looking, isn't it? There's LED headlights, the LED kind of running lights on there. It's just awesome the way that looks. I love that. It's kind of hard to get on the camera, but anyway. So anyway, here goes your tutorial for the 8-speed automatic. If you have any other questions, you can feel free to comment below. I was about to say email me, but comment below, and I'll try to answer those. And maybe I'll be able to do a review of the 8-speed once we get a 2013 Ram in with the 3.6-liter. Now they're going to equip the 8-speed on the Hemis, but not initially. Probably won't be till actually when we enter into the 2013 model year till we actually get Hemi 8-speeds. Until then, this has been John doing another 8-speed, doing another tutorial. This time on the 8-speed automatic by Chrysler. And let me give you a good rev of the 3.6. Thank you.